What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Nintendo Direct for September 12th, 2025. We've not had one of these in a while. I think the last major direct we had was for Switch 2. We've had a partner showcase recently, and we've had the indie showcase, but we have not had a full-fledged direct. So this is a highly anticipated one, and I can't wait to get into it. With the way my schedule is, I'm recording this as it happens, and then I will post it up to the channel. Couple things before we dive straight into this direct. I am going to be continuing to work on getting Expedition 33 up, along with a couple other things. I have some editing to do as time allows. I am back in school full time, so we're adding that to the plate as well. So my plan is to schedule out Expedition 33. Try and get those up. Whole series is recorded. I just gotta edit and post. And then I have several Zelda videos that are the voice memories. I'm recording those as I am replaying Tears of the Kingdom. So we're doing Tears of the Kingdom first. I'm actually replaying that game, having so much more fun with it the second time around, especially with the voice memories added. They do add a lot to the more than what you think to the game. I am doing the same thing with Breath of the Wild as well. So those are going to be working on coming out. Those are going to be a little bit slower. They take more time to edit because I'm trying to make it just the voice memories and not have all of the travel and all of that in there. But as far as that goes, I'm excited for this direct. I'm hoping we get two things out of this direct. I'm hoping that we get a release date for Metroid Prime 4. You know, a lot of people have been waiting patiently for that date. And a solid date on when Age of Imprisonment is coming out. We know it's winter, but a solid date would be great. Other than that, I know there's going to be something for Mario's 40th in here. My thoughts and a lot of other people's thoughts are that it's going to be a trailer for the new movie. That is very much a possibility that Miyamoto will do. And then I'm kind of hoping we get some additional Zelda. Zelda's 40th is after the first of the year. So I'm hoping that we get a little more this time around. I felt like, and a lot of Zelda fans kind of felt the same way, I think, that Nintendo did a lot for Mario's 30th. And, you know, Mario's their big one of their big money makers, so I get that, but a lot of us felt like Zelda got shafted. So I'm kind of hoping that we get more with Zelda's 40th than what we did with the 30th. They've already pushed back the release date of the Zelda movie once. So I know that's a thing as well. And I know a lot of people are still holding out hope for Twilight Princess and Wind Waker on Switch. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if Nintendo is going to do that, and I may eat my words. That's very much a possibility. With us getting Wind Waker on GameCube and SO, I kind of feel like that's in a way shut the door on us getting it on platform as far as a remake like they did with Skyward Sword. But Skyward Sword needed a remake. I didn't play through Skyward Sword on Wii when it came out. I have heard that it was a pain in the rear end on Wii, with the motion controls and everything else. I didn't try the motion controls with Switch. I didn't play it until it came out on Switch. I used the controller and I had so much fun. It was annoying at times. I'm not gonna lie. It was. But the story makes it worth it. So if you have not played Skyward Sword and you've been kind of on the fence about it, don't do the Wii version, do the Switch version. And if motion controls are not your thing, do the controllers. And you can flip back and forth, right? There's some things that are better on the Joy-Cons than they are on the button presses, so you have that option as well. But the story is fantastic. The story is worth the price of admission. Oh, and the soundtrack, is amazing as well. It plays on repeat in my car. My kids hate it. So yeah, give it a try. Other than that, I feel like a lot of our big questions have been answered. There are some of them. At least mine. As far as what are the partners doing, what is going on there. We have Persona 3 Reload coming to Switch 2. That was announced in the partner showcase. Final Fantasy Tactics comes at the end of the month, which I will probably record and post to the channel as time allows. And we got another look at Final Fantasy Remake and some of these other big partner games that are coming to Switch. I know a lot of people are asking for Expedition 33 to come to Switch. It's a possibility. I don't know if it's going to happen this year, though. Again, I may eat my words, guys. I don't know what all is going to be in this direct. It may have been saved for this direct. But I think with the success that Expedition 33 has had, I don't know that it will come this year. But it will. I am very confident that it will come to Switch at some point. And speaking of Expedition 33, Sandfall has announced that it is going to be like Final Fantasy in a way that Clair Obscur is the franchise name for these sets of games. They're all not going to run like side by side or sequels or anything like that, but it is going to be like the franchise name for their game. So it's going to be different things within that world, right? So kind of like you have Final Fantasy as the blanket name, but then you have all of these different adventures and all of these different characters and all of these different worlds. And that is the path that Sandfall is taking, which I think is great. But trying to think, I don't know. The only other games that I will probably look at this year is Ghost of Yotei. That's what I've been really interested in, guys. And I'm not a huge Dark Souls person. I have played Lies of P now. I have played Lies of P. I love that game. It's so hard though. At least for me. But I have played it. It came through on the monthly game list for PlayStation Plus. So I picked it up there for free. And then I finally got I finally got the chance to play Unicorn Overlord. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize I needed a tactics game like that. It is, if you have not had the chance to play it, give it a try. It is so good. I picked that one up as well through the game catalog. It's there for the for the PlayStation Plus members. And I've been playing some Silksong. And I know, I've said many times that I am not a Metroidvania fan. I don't play a lot of Metroidvanias. I'm not good at platforming. However, I do love Silksong. I've played Hollow Knight. I've played some of Hollow Knight. I haven't played all the way through it yet, but I picked up Silksong when it came out. Couldn't beat it for $20. Got it on Switch too, actually. And I fell in love with this game. It's hard. It's so hard, but I fell in love with the art style. I fell in love with the music. And it's one of those games that I can play for a little bit, set it down, walk away from it, and then come back. And I appreciate that. Team Cherry did a fantastic job on this game. We should be getting started here in a minute, and we'll see what Nintendo has for us. Five, 4, 3, 2. Here we go, guys. They're going to start off with Mario's 40th.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We'll
Miyamoto off the bat, guys.
Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Tomorrow, September 13th, marks 40 years since the launch of Super Mario Bros. In Japan. We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much. The Mario games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles. Additionally, Mario has taken on many different designs in the artwork. At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in Kyoto last year, we've created an art gallery that displays character illustrations drawn during the development of different games. There are also illustrations and pixel art from the Mario series. Also, From now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here. And starting this December, we're planning a 40th anniversary light display. You'll still need a reservation to enter the museum, but we hope those visiting will check it out. On top of that, earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida. We hope you can experience
I have plans
the
to go
world
down
of
and
Super
see that
Mario
here in a
real
couple years.
life. Next is more news about Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February. Since its inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support. But this time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear, which has the Nintendo logo on it.
I like that.
We'll be supporting in other ways as well. If you're interested in marathons, why not take the opportunity to run through Kyoto? Also, coming next spring, please take a look at this.
Yep. Let's see what the trailer has, guys. Is the Galaxy movie. Okay. So they're focusing on Mario Galaxy this time.
The name of the new movie that Nintendo and Illumination are producing together is the Super Mario Galaxy Movie. What kinds of adventures do you think Mario and his friends will have in space?
Interesting.
This movie will be the main event of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Let's also hear some remarks from the movie's co-producer, Chris-san, from Illumination. Chris-san.
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of
I love how he
creativity,
has Bowser playing the piano
and
in behind
adventure
his desk.
that Mario has brought to life for fans
I love it so
across
much.
generations and around the world. From its groundbreaking world building to its iconic characters and unforgettable music, the Super Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact on the very fabric of our culture. All of us at Illumination feel so fortunate to continue our collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies. And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the core inspiration for our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our directors, Michael Jelinek and Aaron Horvath, along with the extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris, are very busy working to deliver a film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage. And we're also thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt as Mario, Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach, Charlie Day as Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, and Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to sharing more with you in the future. And until then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Thank you, Chris-san. I'm also involved in the production every day, and I'm enjoying it. It's a movie worthy of the 40th anniversary. Please wait a little longer for its release. While you're waiting, I have something I'd like to show you.
Yep.
Please take a look at this.
Is it a pack? These are the 2 Mario games I have not played. Like, I've played all of them. I've only completed 1, but I have not played Galaxy and Galaxy 2. I'm curious as to if this is a pack that is sold together or how they're re-releasing these. Okay. It's a pack. October 2nd. And he's getting amiibos.
That's right. It's the games that share the movie's title. Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy, Koizumi-san.
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. From here, I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. First, the 2 games you just saw were developed around the idea of what Mario's adventures would be like in space. The planets have gravity, and seeing Mario not fall off of them while upside down was very impressive, even as a developer. The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on Wii. In Rosalina's library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both games, and we've also added new pages.
Okay.
We hope you're looking forward to that as well. In addition, the storybook will be available as a real-life product. The new pages I mentioned won't be included, but more details,
Yes.
including the release timing, will be available on the My Nintendo Store website later today, so please check that out. Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too. Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, so if there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it? Okay, let's introduce some other Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Strikers. No, not Strikers.
The latest entry in the Mario Tennis series is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2. Mario Tennis Fever. Use top spins, slices, lobs, and other familiar shots. But now you can also slide and use other fancy footwork with new
Hey,
defensive
for all of you
maneuvers.
guys who love the sports and
Swing into action with new equipment
the
called
tennis games.
Fever Rackets. Keep a rally going to build up your fever gauge. Then unleash a fever shot. Freeze the court with the ice racket. Summon mushrooms that shrink your opponents using the mini mushroom racket. or duplicate yourself with the Shadow Racket. There are 30 Fever Rackets, each with their own abilities. Pair them with 38 playable characters, the most in series history, to find your own strategy.
Interesting.
Let's see the game modes being served up. A talking flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode. Aim for the top by completing different objectives in the Trial Towers mode. Play matches with unexpected rules in Mix It Up mode. Even some where you'll experience wonder effects. In the online modes, choose between casual
So they've
play with
added different
customizable
things from the
rules
newer
in
games.
Online Room,
That's actually
or
kind of
go
cool.
for glory in ranked matches. You can even gently swing your Joy-Con 2 controller like a racket for a more authentic experience in swing mode. Plus, after encountering monsters on a remote island, Mario and friends are transformed into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game's adventure mode. With their tennis skills gone, the babies will need to learn how to play and defeat the monsters to return to normal. Mario Tennis Fever launches on Nintendo Switch 2 February 12th.
That was Mario Tennis Fever. It features familiar tennis gameplay, but unique to this latest entry are Fever Shots, which change depending on your racket. There are plenty of other modes as well, so please look forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Hi. What'll it be?
Wow!
Yep,
More
Switch 2
multiplayer
edition.
mayhem is coming to the Flower Kingdom in
This is
Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
the only game I've
Plus,
played all the
meet
way
up in
through.
Bella Bell Park. A large plaza has been discovered in the Flower Kingdom. Bella Bell Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family. Let's go over some of the things you can do.
Collect the most coins to win.
Collect coins as you make your way through the course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
Whoever has the most lives at the end wins.
Use items to duke it out. Dodge attacks and try to survive.
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Run and hide and tag. If you're tagged, you're it. And the other players get to transform and hide.
Oh, well, that's a different way to do hide and seek.
Work together to relay.
Pass the bob-omb to each other so it doesn't explode before you reach the goal.
Work together to get to the goal.
Place donut blocks while your friends run across them.
Jump to the beat.
Jump in time and the lift will rise. Get in sync, then 1, 2, 3, jump! Plus, there are so many other attractions to enjoy. Grab your friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park.
It gives me Mario Party vibes, in a
The
way.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition adds other new content as well. Look forward to more on that in the future.
Okay, they're not
Super
just doing
Mario
one thing.
Brothers Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, plus Meetup in Bella Bell Park launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
This is why we didn't see Mario for launch. 100%. They were gearing up for the
Super
anniversary.
Mario Bros. Wonder is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. As its name implies, Meetup in Bella Bell Park adds more multiplayer options to enjoy. It also adds other new content, so stay tuned for more details in the future.
Looks
What
like it's
about
going to be
these
new
chatty
worlds and
characters?
stuff.
Was it something I said?
The talking flowers. We actually made them.
Oh, those are cool.
Oh, really? Sometimes they'll talk on their own, just like that. These talking flowers can make everyday life a little more fun. They're planned for release next spring. Okay, next is the last game for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary part of this presentation.
Is this a new Yoshi
On
game?
the island where Yoshi and his friends live, a talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky. It looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures. But it can't actually see what's written down. So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate. First, let's study this flower-like creature. We found it right away. It tastes kind of sweet. You can carry this creature on your back. Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom. As you wander through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find. And those discoveries will be written down.
I don't know if I like the art style in
we
the book.
found some dandelions. Touch them, and they'll scatter in the air.
It's a
Oh no,
weird
that creature
texture.
is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients. Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock.
I do love a new Yoshi
It
game
looks
though.
like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book. A page-turning adventure awaits. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
A new game starring Yoshi is on the way. The game takes place within a mysterious book. You'll make discoveries and encounter all sorts of things as you're exploring. Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Yeah, this is why we did
In
not see
addition to the
Mario
games
at
coming
launch
in the
of Switch
future,
2
the new
because
movie releases next spring. We hope you enjoy all sorts of
for
adventures with
the
Mario.
40th we're getting
Okay. We'll now begin
4
our
games.
usual Nintendo Direct. First, we'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
It's time to storm into Cryptica. The mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits in this 2D side-scrolling roguelike adventure. Fight your way through this 80s anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend in couch co-op, where every battle is twice as chaotic and twice as thrilling. Hone your swift swordplay against a variety of foes, uncover a wide array of unique melee and ranged weapons, and glide through ever-shifting biomes with graceful, acrobatic moves. With the help of magical creatures called Stormhearts, you'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run. And in couch co-op mode, you can experiment with ability upgrades by combining and sharing power-ups for different playstyles. Stormlancers launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch
That's
system
today.
later today. The wilderness is calling. Transform a wild island inspired by the Australian outback. In this charming survival life sim, there are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring. Wild creatures may attack, so use your tools, weapons, and wits to make it out in one piece. As you progress, you can turn this rugged island into a bustling town. Visit shops, enjoy festivals, and talk with visitors. Some of them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4 friends can build and explore together in local or online co-op. Dinkum launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system November 5th. Pre-orders and a demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Embark on a colorful adventure. Save a mysterious planet in the platforming adventure Popucom. Team up locally or online in this multiplayer-only game. On this planet, color is key. Attack enemies with the same color to defeat them. Each adventurer can only fire 2 colors, so you'll need to swap between them during battle. Timing is critical too. Work together to fire colors at the right time to overcome obstacles. You can also use items like shields to block lasers or drones to create platforms. Powerful bosses can be found at the end of stages. Team up to take them down. Additionally, in party mode, up to 4 pals can take on a variety of challenges together. A colorful co-op adventure awaits in Popucom.
Interesting.
Launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
It's a cool concept, but how do you play it one player?
Here, on this small island floating in the sea, are me characters, each living their own carefree lives.
When is the game coming out?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream game. You're in charge of this island. You can create me characters of anyone you'd like living here. Base them on a friend, a family member, or even yourself. Once you've chosen their personality and voice,
My name is Anne.
your me is good to go.
I can't wait to start living here.
The me characters you create will enjoy their island life however they see fit. Wonder what's up?
I'm so hungry.
Food for thought.
Yum.
Enjoy.
Why does that sound like my kids? I'm hungry. Feed me.
This me looks bored all by their lonesome. Someone needs a pick-me-up.
Even charcoal with a Grimby. Oh, blast.
They really hit it off, all thanks to this meetup. This is just a small slice of the life here on the island. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. This just in. Following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring. More on this story as it develops.
I know a lot of people have been waiting for this game.
There was breaking news in that trailer. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream will launch next spring. Please wait a little longer for this new dream life. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Dash, slash, and clash in these games. Get over here and choose your fighter in this totally collection of Mortal Kombat classics. This compilation features multiple classic games from the 90s and early 2000s, including arcade, console, and handheld versions.
I think I had heard that this was
Fight your
coming.
pals locally or take the in-game tournament global with added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that includes concept art, archival footage, and exclusive interviews with the original creators. Prepare to test your might when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection launches digitally on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 30th and physically December 12th.
Let's finish this.
Experience the first game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy. Step into the role of Cloud Strife.
Yeah,
former member of
I
Shinra's
expected
elite
this
soldier
to be
unit.
here again.
While he's working as a mercenary,
It was
the
also in the partner
legendary hero
showcase.
Sephiroth, who supposedly died on a past mission, suddenly appears. The fate of the planet is now in your hands.
It looks really good,
Final
and Square
Fantasy VII
confirmed.
Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system January 22nd. Save the world from malicious machines in this action roguelite adventure.
Square confirmed that it
Battle
runs
foes
at
to
30
rescue robot
FPS.
allies.
And
Collect
it looks good at
resources,
30
and
FPS from what
create
I've
a
seen of the
place for
gameplay.
others to call home. Then, customize your weapon classes and unlock powerful abilities. You can also catch fish, harvest crops, and craft items between missions. Online, you can team up with friends in co-op or via game share. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Linked Banner of the Spark launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo
That's
Switch
another shadow drop
later
today. Hades 2.
Well, daughter of Hades, princess of the underworld, it would seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us, and war has come to Mount Olympus.
I have not played the Hades games. It's on my list.
Shall
I
you
have not
rush
played them
now
yet.
to your family's defense?
I have a huge backlog of games.
Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
You know me, Headmistress. I'll do both. Death to Kronos.
Prepare to battle beyond the underworld of Greek myth in Hades 2.
Yep. When is
Play
it
as the
coming out?
Princess of the underworld to take on the sinister Titan of Time.
I know the beta has been out for a while on Steam.
Wield powerful weapons of night, the Sister Blades, the Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and more. Cast a binding circle to ensnare your enemies and gain the upper hand. Along the way, the gods of Olympus will grant you new skills and abilities. Mix and match to find the most powerful combinations. Each time you set out, you'll be faced with different choices. And you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking new upgrades. Discover new secrets and unravel the story. On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action in up to 120 frames per second in TV mode.
Impressive.
Hades 2 launches first for consoles on Nintendo
September
Switch 2
25th.
and
Ooh,
Nintendo
that's in a
Switch
couple weeks.
September 25th. New Amiibo figures ride in. The Kirby Air Riders game is coming soon, and 2 new Amiibo are also on the way. Tap them to summon figure players that you can train. Your figure players will level up as they compete, and their machine's proficiency level will also increase. Plus, with the Amiibo, you can swap riders. Just like in the game, you can choose your rider and machine. Levels are also transferred over. These 2 new amiibo will be available November 20th, the same day as the game's launch. Be on the lookout
Yep,
for
I
even
forgot the
more
Kirby Air Rider
Riders
was
amiibo updates in the future. And
November
a
game.
second Kirby Air Riders Direct, hosted by the game's director, Mr. Sakurai, is also on the way.
When's it coming out? That's what I want to know. When is this coming out? It looks good.
After traveling back in time, Princess Zelda meets the first king of Hyrule, Rauru, and the queen, Sonia. She joins them to take on Demon King Ganondorf in a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War. Take on hordes of enemies as you fight alongside your allies.
Oh,
Like
looks
this
good.
brave Korok. Get familiar with your allies' abilities so you know which
Being
character
able to
swap
play
to
as the
in any
stages
situation.
and learn a little bit more about them.
Zonai
Oh, I
devices
can't
can
wait.
bring water, wind, and other effects to combat. Make strategic use of them to counter your enemies and alter the flow of battle. Pair up with nearby allies to unleash mighty sync strikes. Depending on the pair, sync strikes can deal high damage or have a variety of other effects. Invite a friend to fight alongside you in split-screen co-op. And with Game Share, you can play together on 2 separate systems, even if only one player has the game.
So it looks like you can play Switch 2 and Switch 1.
Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2 November 6th.
November 6th.
Pre-orders
Okay.
begin later today on
I
Nintendo
figured it was
eShop.
going to be a holiday game.
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3!
It all began with a spark of curiosity. Guided by a mysterious tablet, a group of young heroes embark on a journey to reclaim a lost world. As they venture into the unknown, they'll encounter mighty foes and a myriad of twists and trials. What awaits them beyond it all?
Is this a new Dragon Age? Or Dragon Quest? It feels like a Dragon Quest game. It is. It's
Dragon
not a
Quest
new
7
one. Okay, so it's
Reimagined.
7.
That's the spirit. Look out, world. Here we come.
That was Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. We hope you're looking forward to the journey ahead in this reimagined world. Now, we'd like to announce 2 things. First, here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app. The app continues to deliver all sorts of information about Nintendo games and characters on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And we're adding a new Kirby theme. We're also delivering information regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release. So
Yeah, they
please
did
check
this
that
with
out.
Bonanza too.
Secondly, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Please take a look at this.
Coming to Nintendo Classics, Virtual Boy. You'll be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. In order to play, you'll need this dedicated accessory. This recreates the form of the original Virtual Boy hardware by
I
inserting
didn't
a
have a
console to
Virtual
play.
Boy.
Both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch are supported. Play Mario's Tennis, Galactic Pinball, Tellero Boxer, and more.
Yeah, nope, I'm out.
The 14
One,
classic games shown here are planned to be
I
released
don't think you
over
should
time.
have to
Virtual Boy
buy
Nintendo
the
Classics
dedicated
is scheduled
hardware to play
launch
it.
February 17th.
VR and I are not friends.
The dedicated
In
accessory
any way, shape, or
needed to
form.
play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics will be available in the future. A cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
Ooh. We hope you're looking forward to Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics. Okay, let's see some more headlines.
The crimson butterfly soars again. Minakami Village, a place said to have vanished from the map. But when twin
Fatal
sisters, Mio and Mayu, find themselves lost and wander into the village, they encounter the unthinkable. The victims of a past tragedy. Now, Mio must use the camera obscura, a device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and find a way home. But as she delves deeper into the mystery,
Don't let go of my hand.
Mayu's sanity slips away. Where will the crimson butterfly lead them? Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system early next year. Upgrade your play with the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these games. In the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4.
Yeah,
you'll
I
face off
expected
against
more upgrades
on-screen
to come
enemies
out.
than ever before as you aim to become King of the Pirates. Enjoy camera play and more in
And Overcooked.
2, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Serve up dishes and reactions.
If you have not
while
played
you cook
Overcooked,
together.
it is a great game to play with friends.
Mouse controls are cropping up in the Nintendo
Stardew
Switch
Valley.
2
I
edition of
expected
Stardew
this one
Valley.
at launch,
Plus, up to
actually.
4 friends locally can play in split-screen multiplayer. And with Game Share, up to 4 players can play together if one person has the game. 5 new levels, including Candyland and Museum, are dropping in with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Plus, with mouse controls, you can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based fun. Craving more to clean?
Yep.
Power Wash Simulator makes its triumphant return with a shiny new entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series. Unholster your washer and effortlessly blast the dirt away as you transform your sullied surroundings into squeaky clean scenes. Make use of new tools and supplies, including enhanced soap, a surface cleaner, additional power washers, and rigging equipment for those hard-to-reach places. Wash your way through a fresh campaign as you explore even more of Muckingham. Then venture into new, grimy locations, including Detergent Toe and Lubricity. After a hard day's work, take some time to unwind in your home base and spruce up the place with furniture and accessories you've collected. And for the first time, up to 4 players can make progress in the campaign
A
together.
lot of people
in
like
online
these
co-op.
games.
Or
This was
split
one
the
I
work
couldn't get
between 2
into.
players with local
I'm
split screen. Very satisfying.
Not a huge
indeed.
sim person,
Sit back,
and that's
relax,
what this
and
kind of
clean to
reminds
your
me
heart's
of.
content when Power Wash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall. The fruit matching phenomenon returns. Suika Game is back and rounder than ever. This time, the fruit falls toward the center of a circle, and you can drop it from any angle. It's 360 degrees of fruit dropping fun. If you combine fruits a certain number of times, it's super evolution time. When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge. Plus, with the Nintendo Switch 2 version, you can play with others locally via GameShare. This allows you and up to 3 players to drop and merge fruit together in co-op. Rotate, aim, and go for the watermelon when Suika Game Planet launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this winter.
All right, what are we looking at here? Is this Prime? It is. It is a Metroid game, but I don't think it's Prime 4. I may be wrong, but I don't think it is. Just for the simple fact that the footage said that the footage was from the Switch 2 edition or version of the game. It is. Okay. 12-4. Okay, I was wrong.
This is where you're from,
More
DK?
DK?
This island is beautiful.
What are you giving us?
DLC is smashing its
DLC.
way into Donkey Kong Bonanza. This new edition lets you barrel around DK Island, the home of some familiar faces. And if you finish the main game story, Void Kong will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
What do you think?
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush. Meet your emerald quota within the time limit to clear each round. The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks.
Okay.
Collect a fossil, and you'll get to pick from 3 random ones. Perks have different effects, like getting more emeralds from defeated enemies, or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose from. Gain and stack perks, then collect oodles of emeralds. You can also smash Vanadium gems to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong during your run. Your perks and skills reset after each run. But Fossil and Vanadium gem locations stay the same. Refine your winning strategy with each go. When a run ends, you'll earn in-game rewards based on how well you did. Playing can net you new fashions and statues to display on DK Island. Plus, you'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers.
Okay.
Take on the challenge to earn that promotion. The Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald
And that's
Rush
available
paid
today.
DLC launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Plus, a free demo of the main game will also be available on Nintendo eShop later today.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is getting paid DLC called DK Island and Emerald Rush. Please look forward to collecting lots of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island.
DK Island looks
Please
good.
take a look at this.
What is Pokemon?
This land is just waiting to be shaped by a Ditto that looks like a human. And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon. What's this? Looks like Ditto's got an idea. By learning this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon. Collect rocks and wood to build with. Till the fields and grow delicious crops. Build homes for the Pokemon you meet.
This is a different take.
There's
It's
so
like Sim
much
meets
to do
Pokemon. It's different. But I think for those diehard Pokemon fans, it's not gonna
No
matter if
need
it's the
to
classic
rush, though.
game or if it's the like a comfy
Go
cozy
with your
game.
own pace. And you'll have a wonderful space before you know it. Pokemon Pokopia.
Pokopia.
A brand new Pokemon game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Pokemon Pokopia, where a Ditto with a human appearance builds a new life with other Pokemon. Next, we have information about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
This will be A to Z. Yeah. Or ZA. It looks really good. It looks really crisp. Like, I say that as, you know, crisper than some of the other Pokemon games that we've gotten recently have looked. And I can't wait for Pokemon fans to get their hands on this. I have tried to play Pokemon before. It wasn't for
It
me.
appears that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumio City, where people and Pokemon live. Pokemon Legends ZA launches October 16th. We have one more Pokemon trailer. Please take a look.
Is this a new one? It is. What have you been holding on to, Nintendo? It's not new, but it is the DLC for ZA.
Pokemon Legends ZA is getting paid DLC called Mega Dimension. Raichu has 2 different Mega Evolutions. How do you think they'll perform? More details will be shared in the future. Let's move on to some more headlines.
Ready for some killer fun in the sun?
Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it.
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2
Danganronpa
is making the ultimate comeback. While on a school trip to Jabberwock Island, you and your classmates are trapped in a murderous game. After each deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin. In
I've heard this game is kind of crazy.
You'll shoot down contradictions and counter opponents to reveal the truth. And along with the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and culprits.
The wait is over! The next class trial is about to begin!
Danganronpa 2x2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems next year. Make history in the 3 kingdoms. Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching
We're getting
onto
Origins.
Nintendo Switch 2.
I don't know if I knew this or not.
3 kingdoms, an era of warring factions. As a nameless hero, join forces with Xiao Xiao, Sun Jian, or Liu Bei on your journey to become a true warrior.
I don't remember if this was in the partners trailer or not.
Your choices will influence your story.
I don't think so. It
and may
looks so
even alter
clean.
Historical events from the 3 kingdoms. Plus, paid DLC is on the way. Choose a different path and experience new developments that weren't in the main story. Walk your own path and become a one-man army. When Dynasty Warriors Origins and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2, January 22nd. Two fates are now intertwined.
This one was in the partner showcase, I believe.
Welcome to the sprawling world of Monster Hunter, where all sorts of monsters live. By bonding with certain creatures called monsties, you can traverse the land, climb cliffs, swim across water, and fly through the air as you freely explore the map. However, a strange phenomenon that causes petrification now threatens the world.
I think this is the direct that everybody wanted
It's up to
for Switch 2
you to
originally.
venture forth and find the source of the danger in order to prevent total calamity. Raise your monsties, bond with them, and work together to face whatever stands in your path. Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th.
Yep, here's the wrap up. We are almost, there's probably one more after this. EA Sports. That's at the end of the month. Dragon Quest 1 and 2. That's the end of October. Lego Voyagers, September 15th. This looks like a really good game. And then Little Nightmares in October. And Reload, mid-October. If you have not played Persona 3, you have not had the opportunity, pick up Reload for Switch 2 if you do not have another system. It's probably the best version, and I loved it.
Hello? Yes.
What is this?
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked
No.
for Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Oh my gosh. Requiem's coming to Switch 2. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
They did it. It came cross platforms for all of them at launch. Oh my gosh.
I'm coming. Keep moving.
Huh.
What's wrong?
Oh my gosh.
I'll explain later.
If you are a Resident Evil fan, you're eating good right now.
You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on. Something important. I'm scared. Grace.
There's
Wow.
no escaping your destiny.
Wow. I don't know what to say. And Village. Oh, Biohazard
Brand new
and
entry in the
Village.
Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Resident Evil Requiem, where you'll face unknown nightmares. Plus, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day. Thank you for watching so far. Next will be our last announcement.
They still have one more? Holy crap. I feel like I should know this.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun.
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
It's tactic. But I feel like I should know the series, and I can't place it.
What I seek is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen!
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade. My full strength.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die.
I won't let you hurt her!
This is driving me nuts.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
It looks really
For those
good.
who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the divine sovereign, that I vow to you.
It's a new Fire Emblem. What?
The years were long, weren't they? Have you forgotten me so soon?
What?
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, the latest in the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates.
No wonder it
That's
seems
all
so
for
familiar.
today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. That was a lot, and there's a little bit to go over here. Cause hey, your girl takes notes during these. Now we know why we did not see Mario during the launch. Because Mario, they've geared up for his 40th. He is getting 4 game releases. Technically 5 games because you have Galaxy 1 and 2 together. A movie and 2 product rollouts. Um, that's huge. Oh my gosh. We got Nintendo's Christmas lineup. We got their early 2026 lineup. All of it is, I don't know where to start. We have Hades 2 in a week and a half. The 25th. Literally almost 2 weeks. Let's see. We have Bonanza DLC coming out today. There were 2 shadow drops on indie games. There were, oh my goodness. Mortal Kombat Legacy at the end of October. We have I am so sorry, guys. I frazzled here. Monster Hunters 3 is coming out. Fatal Frame 2, Power Wash 2. We have Age of Imprisonment on November 6th. Now, we knew that was going to be a winter game, but we didn't realize it was going to be right before Christmas. Kirby Air Rider on November 20th. We have in December that I have notes for. We have Pokemon ZA and the DLC on October 16th. Yeah, in December that I have notes for, we have Metroid Prime 4, which that trailer was completely new footage that I had not seen, so I did not realize it was 4. My apologies, guys. And it looks good. It looks good. I can't wait to get my hands on it. We have I think a few other a couple indie games that will be coming out. I don't see a lot in my notes. I know Persona 3 Reload is in October, so guys, if you guys have not played Persona 3 Reload, pick it up when it comes out. It's good. After Christmas, Final Fantasy 7 on January 22nd. We have Dynasty Warriors Origins and DLC on January 22nd. And then from there, we have Final Fantasy Requiem on Nintendo Switch 2. I never thought I would say that, guys. I did not think I would say that. On February 27th. We also are getting Resident Evil Biohazard and Village that same day. We get Dragon Quest VII Remake in February. We have Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD coming out. We're getting a new Fire Emblem game. I don't know what Nintendo's been doing, but I think this is probably one of the best directs we've had in a while. And that's not even mentioning the upgrades we're getting. So One Piece is getting an upgrade. Overcooked 2, Stardew Valley, Human Fall. Wonder is getting an update. Or is getting a Switch 2 edition.. In spring. and this is all on top of the partner showcase that was already really good. Right. So I don't know where Nintendo's been hiding, but we needed these showcases a while ago. I want to go back.
Nintendo Classics.
Yep. This is where I want to go. I want to go back into this. I want to slow this down and take a look. Boom hands.
After traveling back in time, Princess Zelda meets the first king of Hyrule, Rauru, and the queen, Sonia.
This looks good.
She joins
This
them
looks
to take
so
on
good.
Demon King Ganondorf in a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War. Take on hordes of enemies as you fight
Look
alongside
how
your
much
allies.
better that looks.
Let
So,
this brave Korok
sorry guys.
get familiar
There's my mouse. So
with your allies' abilities. So
this
you know
looks
which character to
so
swap
much
to
more
in
crisp
any
than Hyrule
situation.
Warriors.
Zonai devices can bring water, wind, and other effects to combat.
It
Make
looks
strategic use
good.
of them to counter your enemies and alter the flow of battle.
Stupid Gibdos.
Pair up with nearby allies to unleash mighty sync strikes. Depending on the pair, sync
I love
strikes
that you
deal
can
high
pair up
damage
with your
or
allies in
have a
this.
variety of other
Because how many
effects.
times do you have multiple
Invite a friend
characters
to
on the
fight
field?
alongside you in split-screen co-op. And with Game Share, you can play together on 2 separate systems, even if only one player has
And
the
it
game.
looks like you can game share to the Switch One.
Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Wait,
Hyrule
what was...
Warriors, Age of Cover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Is that... That was Rauru. It looked like Rauru, unless that was a construct that,
Hyrule
it was built.
Warriors: Age of Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I don't know that there's a lot left to say. I expected Mario's 40th to be big. I expected us to hopefully get, release dates for Age of Imprisonment and for Metroid Prime 4 and for all of those things. We got all of those things. I think it kind of got shafted, in my opinion. Prime 4 did. Because it was just kind of nestled in, right? I want to look at this footage again. I believe this is Prime 4. Yeah, because this threw me off from the Switch 2 version of the game, which made me think this was not Prime 4. And it didn't really look like the same, yep, that we had seen in the other trailers. So this must be later on in the game. Plus, it was third person. Everything we've seen for Prime 4 has been first person. Ooh, it looks good. It looks clean. So yeah, this has to be later on in the game than what they had been showing previously. It looks good. I am impressed. Yep. Yeah, so this is one of their holiday releases. But yeah, I'm so incredibly impressed with this Nintendo Direct. We've had some lackluster ones. We've had some that have just been like, eh. And I don't know that a lot of us were completely thrilled with the launch lineup for Switch 2 or the fact that we haven't heard much from Nintendo since then, other than what's come through on the Nintendo app. But I think this makes up for it in so many ways. And I can't wait. My backlog of games is gonna get so long. I'm going to go through these off screen and start figuring out what I want to try and record at launch and get up on the channel. With me being full time at school, my posts are going to be a little bit more sporadic, I think. But I'm going to try and get everything scheduled out so that it can post it, do the things. But I can't wait for the Christmas lineup. I can't wait to see if we get a good Zelda 40th. They always go all out for Mario, but I really want them to go all out for Zelda this year. So with that being said, I think this is where I'm going to end this off. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the Direct. If there's anything you guys are looking forward to coming out of the games that Nintendo went through today. And again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.